Hello, online crew. How are you? So what I'm going to share with you today is 2 Facebook updates that you might like to be aware of. One of them is in relation to Facebook advertising, and it's been a restriction that people have had, and Facebook are lifting the restriction. So it's a good thing for those of you that do any kind of Facebook advertising. The second one I'm going to share with you is regarding Messenger and a couple of cool little things that you can do in Messenger that you may not know have been added on to your features. So I'm going to share with you today what that is. So any of you joining me live today, welcome, and thank you for joining me so much earlier than when I normally go live. Those of you on the replay will be none the wiser, but I am 2.5 hours earlier than when I normally go live. So for those of you that are joining me, it's awesome to have you here. So say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from. If we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, and I am here of service to those of you that are entrepreneurs, have a home-based business, and you want to bring your business online and learn how to leverage social media and attract people to you instead of chasing your family and friends. So that's what we are here to do. Now, this week is a little bit different. I normally go live 5 times a week and give you free training, but this week I've only gone live yesterday and today because tomorrow we're going camping with the family. We're going away for a few days, and from what I'm told where we're going, I'm not going to have any internet or very little internet, which scares me, but it'll also be good for me. So for those of you watching this live or catching the replay, you won't see me live for the rest of the week, which will be a little bit strange for me, but it'll be nice to have the break as well. But I do want to remind you guys that in my free group, and some of you may be watching from the group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. We are finishing off, we're in the last couple of days. It finishes on the 30th of September. So that's today for those in the Australian time zone and early hours of the UK. But some of you, the 30th might be tomorrow. We're finishing off our Acts of Kindness movement. And this is where people have been doing something nice, something kind, something, it could be random. It could be to somebody that you know, it could be random. And those that do, they're putting their name on a tracker, and you are going into the running for free lifetime membership to my coaching community and a $100 Amazon voucher. And there's a second prize and third prize as well. So if you want to get into the draw for that, you just need to go to my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. Go and find Unit 10 for all the details. Get your name on the tracker. You need to be able to prove somehow that what you've done. And then I will draw that on my first live video next week. Okay, so let's just see who's here. I don't have much time. Rafal, yep, you're on top of it. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Well done. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Hi, Tina. Yeah, this is a better time for the UK people, so good to see you on. Hi, Mella. How are you? Good to see you here. We've got Cynthia, Patricia, Martha. How are you? We've got Karen. Lovely to see you. We've got, good morning, Mella. Lovely to see you here. Hello, Fabian. So I've got more UK people on because usually I'm too late for you guys. Hey, Cindy. Lovely to see you on. We've got Janet here as well. Christine. I'm so happy you're taking a fun camping ride. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just not sure the weather's going to be on our side. So if you've written that and you know who you are, that just means you're watching from my group, and you need to give StreamYard permission for me to see who you are, because that's the little piece of software that I'm using that allows me to show your comments. So that's StreamYard.com/Facebook, and then I can see your profile. Hi, Olive. Great to see you on. Rafal in the house from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So welcome. Great to see you on. Hi, Mike. How are you? Thank you, Janet. I will. Yay for camping. It should be good. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you here. I've got Judy and Bob as well. Tammy, Laurie. Hi, Helen. So pleased you're back on your normal, cheery, well self. This is the first time I've been on whilst you're actually live. That's probably because I'm 2.5 hours earlier than I normally am. So whoever that is, I'm not quite sure who it is, but it's lovely to have you watching. Sam, UK here. Maybe I need to go earlier all the time, although I do need to warn you about something. Hi, Aldith. How are you? Hey, Gary. Good to see you here. This weekend coming, our daylight savings in Australia kicks in. So for those of you in other countries other than Australia, my normal time that I go live will be 1 hour earlier for you guys next week. When you lose your daylight savings over there, then I come back another hour earlier. So for those in the UK, it works a little bit better. So I'll be 2 hours earlier. So round about kind of this time normally when but it just takes a little bit of time for that to kick in. But after this weekend, our daylight savings kicks in. So next week, I will be live an hour earlier than what you normally see me. Okay, so that'll be a good thing for some of you. Hey, Monica, good to see you on, and Chantel. So let's get on to it, because the reason why I'm so early today is I've got a mentor call with a student in 25 minutes. Then I'm hosting a webinar. Then those of you in my online crew coaching community, we've got a live Zoom call, Q&A Zoom call, where I can see your beautiful faces, and you can ask me any questions that you want about your business, organic or paid or whatever. So those of you in my coaching community, don't forget to come back in. So that'll be just over 3 hours time. I'll see you guys in the coaching community for that Zoom call. Okay. Now, so the first one I'm going to mention is the restriction from Facebook that's being lifted. Now, any of you that have done ads, even a likes campaign, even boosted a post, like any kind of advertising, Facebook has always had a restriction that if you've got more than 20% of words on your image, that they would restrict it. They either wouldn't approve it altogether. That happened a lot, or they would run it, but they would really restrict your reach. So you've got this ad up and running and it's not working, you're not getting good metrics, and you don't really understand the reasons for that. I mean, it could be multiple reasons, but one of them could be that you had too much text on your copy. So some people are even unaware that that was a thing, but those of you that have done that and been slipped up by that, or told by Facebook, you got too much copy on your text, we had to limit it. So that's gone. Okay, so that's a good thing. Although, even though it's gone, the restriction is gone, which is a good thing. So you're not going to get a message anymore saying you've got too much text on your image, and supposedly your reach won't be limited. I would still store it and not have too much text on your image, because here's the reason for it. Everything Facebook does is for the user. They want the user to have a great experience. So anything that the user sort of advises, or they click the drop down arrow, say, I don't want to see this post anymore, this is annoying me, complaints, negative feedback, all that kind of stuff. That's where a lot of their decisions are made as to what they do and don't allow us to do. So Facebook has had the 20% restriction there regarding text on images, because users have told them that annoys us. We don't like seeing images with a whole lot of writing on them. It looks too advertisement-like and we don't like it. So that's where it came from. So even though Facebook is now telling us we're removing the 20% restriction on words on images, so go for it, they're still advising that you don't do it. So even though you're not going to get penalized for it, your ads won't get restricted from showing, supposedly the organic reach should stay. I wouldn't take that as a license to have an image with a whole lot of words on it to try to cram something in, because if users are telling Facebook this annoys us and this is not a good thing, it's come from somewhere. So it's you wouldn't want to change your strategy too much. Although just know the restriction has gone. There is some wording. I'll just share this with you. So about text in ad images, okay? So Facebook ad system is designed to maximize value for people and businesses. That's why we conduct research and analyze feedback from our community to understand how the different attributes of an ad affect the ad's performance. We have found that images with less than 20% of text perform better. So even though they're removing the restriction of the 20%, the research still shows that ads actually do better when they don't have a lot of text on the images. So where I see this play out for some people is even just a likes campaign, if you know what that is, if you do advertising, and they'll have a whole lot of words on it. They'll have their name, and they might actually take the picture from their banner on their Facebook page and put that in the ad, but it's a whole lot of words. Honestly, they don't perform very well. They haven't in the past because of the 20% rule. So even though now you're going to be able to put that up and it'll probably get approved, it doesn't mean your ad's going to perform any better. So even though Facebook is allowing the 20% rule to go, I would still not go out in a hurry and put a lot of text on your images if you're going to advertise. Does that make sense, guys? So it's good to know that it's being lifted, but maybe not necessarily a good idea to rush out and go and put a whole lot of text on your images. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is to do with Messenger. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but if somebody here watching, I'd love a volunteer that is watching on their computer and has their phone next to them. Now, you're probably all on your phones, unfortunately, but I want to try to connect with somebody on my phone on Messenger. So you'd have to be a Facebook friend of mine to speed this up. So if anybody is a Facebook friend of mine and you're watching on a computer my live right now and your phone is free for me to call you, I'd love to be able to try something. So I'll see if anybody pops in. You're probably all on your phones, so it's not going to work. But I'll explain it to you anyway. If I can test it with somebody, great. If I can't, it doesn't matter. Okay. So what this is with Messenger is, so if somebody can put in, okay, Olive, first one, I'm on a computer and have my phone. So, okay. So stand by, Olive, have your phone nearby. I'm going to do a video message with you in a second. So just make sure you've got clothes on for starters, Olive. Make sure you look decent. I'm not set up to share my screen, so I'm not going to have you on my screen here, but I'll just show people. I've got a lot of messages there. I'll show people what's going on, Olive. Okay, so just make sure that you're decent for starters. So Messenger has brought some additional features in for us via video chat, okay? So when COVID hit and a lot of people were going online, things like video chat through Messenger just exploded. Zoom, Zoom is a household name now. Like, people didn't know who Zoom was, and Facebook wanted to compete with that. And that's when we suddenly got this thing called Messenger Rooms. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Messenger Rooms? So they're just trying to make Facebook a platform that is really easy for people to connect, but also have additional features while you're connecting, but through just Messenger. So you don't have to use something like Zoom. Okay, so you could do a video message with somebody, and I use that all the time in my network marketing business. It's really handy to connect more than one person. You just click the video button and there could be 3 or 4 of us all looking at each other and we're having a chat. But it's more personal because you're looking at each other and chatting. Just a really easy functionality of Messenger to use. So what they've brought in now is, while you're doing that, and I want to test this, so stand by, Olive. When I'm on the video chat with Olive, I'm going to swipe up, and hopefully what I'm going to see is a couple of options. So this is what's, should be available to all of you. If not, it will. Okay. So while you're on your video chat, swipe up from the bottom and you'll see 2 options. So one of them will be called Watch Together. Now, this is not a watch party. This is called Watch Together. So then I can pull up another video while we're live chatting on a video chat. I can swipe up. I've got to see if this works on mine yet. I don't know if I have these features because I haven't tested it yet. Swipe up, and I might be doing a little training with Olive, and it's like, I really want you to check out minute 6 of this video. It only goes for 30 seconds or a minute, but I want to watch it together so I can explain to you what it really means. So I can cue my video. I can even fast forward the video that I want to watch together with the person, and then we can watch that together and have a discussion around it. So that's the first thing. The second thing, which has been made available for a little bit for some people, but it should be for all of you now, maybe. You're going to have to test this yourself. Get a friend, find a friend and test this, is the ability for you while you're on this video chat for you to share your screen. So that'll be the second option. So while I'm on the video chat, I could say, okay, I want to show you something in this app. So then I'm going to share my phone screen, go to that, and we'll go and do that together. So what Facebook is allowing us to do is pretty much kind of do a Zoom call, but right through Messenger. So it's limiting the technical expertise that's needed. It's right there. It's available for those of us in the industry of, network marketing, direct sales, and that. We have teams. Like I have team all around the world. So everything I do is on this, and we have lots of Zoom calls, but potentially you could speed things up. Or when you are on a chat with somebody from the other side of the world, it's like, I really want to show you something. I really want to share something with you. And you could do it right here from Messenger rather than saying, okay, when are you available to get on a Zoom call so I can share my screen and show you? That's always been the advantage of Zoom, is sharing your screen and showing people things. Obviously, it's a lot smaller on the phone, but it is an option. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Messenger, and Olive, you ready? I'm going to video chat you, and let's see what comes up. So Olive, so it's ringing. There's Olive. Say hello to, oh, that didn't work. I turned my camera around, you idiot. Hi, Olive, how are you? So I'm talking over here, but I'm sort of looking at you. Okay, so I'm going to swipe up now. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, so I've got one but not two. So I'm just going to clarify what I did there. If I swipe up just while Ollie's on the screen, it actually gets rid of Messenger. So what I had to do, I have to tap on the screen, and I can't turn it around because it's, oh yeah, I can. Okay. No. Can you turn my volume down on, oh no, you need to be able to hear me. No, I'll just turn the volume down on my phone. So this is a little bit awkward. It would have been better if I actually had this, my phone screen up on the screen, but I'm just sharing this with you. If I just swipe up while Olive's on the screen, it actually just minimizes Messenger altogether. So what I need to do is tap on the screen while Olive is there. And then what that brings up for me is these options down the bottom. Okay, so when you tap on the screen, I'll do it again, tap. So I get those options there. Now, can you see, tap again, can you see that little dash up the top there? If I press on, if I swipe that up, now look at what I can see. So I can put the speaker on, I can add people, I can watch together, but interestingly, I don't have share screen. So test this, guys. So just to clarify, if when it's just Olive and I and our faces here, you can't just swipe up. I need to tap, get that to come up on the screen. While that is on my screen, then swipe up. So tap, swipe, tap, swipe up on that little dash, and now I can watch together. So I'm going to press that. Watch together. So it's going to be suggested. Music, watched, uploads. So I'm just going to choose one of my live videos. Let's have a chat about health. And look at that. So Olive and I are sitting there. I've got my camera reversed around. But we are now watching a previous live video of mine on a video chat through Messenger. So I can listen to that, and we can have a chat, and Olive can see me and I can see her, and then I can tap on that and I can fast forward this. So I could go say, Olive, I really want you to listen to minute whatever. So I can just pull my little, I'm going to pause that. pull the little thing across and pause it. And so I can pull up a previous video of something, get it to where I want. Olive and I can watch it together. I've now paused it, but I can just cross out of it. And then we come back to our normal view where Olive is there for me. So what would be cool? So can I say thank you for playing along, Olive? Because without somebody on the other side of the screen, I wouldn't be able to test that. So I'm going to say goodbye to Olive on Messenger over here. So thank you, Olive, if she can hear me. I don't know if she can hear me. So I'm just going to hang up on her now. Thank you, Olive, for helping out there. So what you want to do is find a friend and then get them on video chat. Remember, while you're on the video chat, tap the screen until you get the little options down the bottom. Then swipe up from that little option there. If you swipe up from the middle of your screen, you're still going to minimize your messenger. So you want to swipe up from where those bottom options are and see what you've got. Hopefully you've got watch together and share screen, and play with it while you're on the phone with a friend, because this could be something that could be really handy for you for training purposes. If you've got a team that you work with, like I do, you know, team members or a friend, or you want to show them something online, or you want to go into an app, or it's an instructional thing. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have share screen yet, but you might. But you're not going to know unless you sort of test it out. So what do you think, guys? Oh, Olive has share screen. So Olive has it, but I didn't. So cool. That's cool. Excellent. That's pretty cool. It is. That's cool. So Facebook's just making it easier and easier for us to sort of connect. That's great. Thanks for sharing the new feature. No worries. Are these stars a new feature too, similar to TikTok? So Sam, I actually did a video about that just last week, about what the stars all mean and, you know, what they're for and all the rest of it. So it's new, but it's not for everybody. It's if you've got like a more established page like I do. So yeah, there's more information about that on a video that I did last week. I explained it all. Too cool. Your tutorials are amazing. Thank you, Cindy. Agreed. Thanks, Olive and Helen. Hey, Lani, how are you? I have just share screen on my iPhone 11. Well, that's not fair, Lani, because you're in the same country I am, and I have an iPhone 11. So how do you have it, Lani, and I don't? That's not fair. But so Sharon has it. I have share screen. That's pretty cool. Awesome for new training members. I tried calling you so we could share the screen. Oh, okay. Is that what was ringing in the background? Sorry. No worries. It's great to show products. Yeah, you could do that too, Sharon. So many different things that you could use that for. So go and play, guys. And yeah, you could do that the other way around. So what Olive was kindly trying to do is ring me and then do the share screen her side. So if we had more time, I'd explore that, but I've got to be on another call in 5 minutes. So I hope that was useful to you guys. Definitely go and just have a play around with it and see what you can do with it. But more importantly, think of ways that you can execute that if you work with a team. You know, it could be something that's really handy for you to get information across, especially when you're dealing with, you know, international time zones and stuff like that. Now, you're not going to see me until next week now. How strange is that? I mean, I know the week before when I was in hospital, I wasn't live, but that was for a very specific reason. This time it's by choice. I'm going to go camping and sit by the fire and have a few drinks and just relax. So I won't see you guys until my first live video next week, which is where those of you that participated in the Acts of Kindness movement, I will draw the winner for lifetime membership to my coaching community, the $100 Amazon voucher, and the other ones, which is a month membership to my coaching community and $100 voucher and a $50 voucher. So I'm giving some cash away, guys. So you got a little bit of time to get into the draw from that if you go to Unit 10 in my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. So some cool prizes there that you could win. So thank you for joining me live today. Those of you that did, or those of you that catch the replay after, I'll come back to your comments later. Okay, so have a great day, awesome part of the day. And also, final reminder, Daylight saving kicks in Australia this weekend. So wherever you are in the world, apart from Australia, I will be an hour earlier than what you normally see me. Okay, so I'll catch you then, guys. Bye.